In a 2015 court filing, a witness described Ghislaine Maxwell as the key to Jeffrey Epstein's entire operation. Not just a companion, not just a socialite, an organizer. The documents don't use the word recruiter. They don't use the word partner. They use something more clinical, more precise: facilitator. That single term appears repeatedly across decades of statements, depositions, and sworn testimony. It raises a central investigative question. What exactly did Maxwell facilitate? I'm Betty, and this is Intersections. Today we look at the connective tissue between Epstein's private world and his public influence, how the daughter of a media mogul became the operational heart of a predatory network. For years, Ghislaine Maxwell's public image was defined by high society philanthropy and an elite Rolodex. But the documented timeline shows a different story, one where Epstein brought the money and Maxwell brought the social engineering. Public records and flight logs confirm the first pattern. Maxwell was the social architect. She provided the credibility Epstein lacked, introducing him to the academics, politicians, and royals who became his shield of respectability. She didn't just open doors, she curated the rooms inside. But as her 2021 conviction for sex trafficking made clear, her facilitation went much deeper. The forensic evidence presented at trial, including the testimony of 4 core survivors, detailed a systematic recruitment process. Maxwell didn't just meet young women, she groomed them, framing predatory encounters as mentorship or work opportunities. Jurors saw emails and phone logs showing her managing the logistics, the NDAs, the travel, and the scheduling of massages. Even within Epstein's properties, Maxwell was the operational lead. Documents from the 2005 Palm Beach investigation show household staff didn't refer to her as a guest, they called her the boss and the lady of the house. This wasn't a peripheral association, it was a command structure. However, despite her 20-year sentence, the record remains incomplete. We still see massive blind spots in the international flight logs and financial transfers, specifically the $30 million moved from Epstein's accounts to Maxwell's between 1999 and 2007. The conviction gave us a verdict, but it didn't give us the full map of the network she helped build. Ghislaine Maxwell was more than a companion. The evidence shows a pattern of facilitation, social, logistical, and operational, that allowed a predator to operate in plain sight for 30 years. She was the enabler-in-chief, the one who turned a billionaire's impulses into a global enterprise. But every facilitator needs a source of power. If Maxwell provided the access, someone had to provide the capital. Someone had to sign the checks that funded the mansions, the planes, and the Ghislaine Corporation. Next time on Intersections, we turn to the figure whose financial relationship with Epstein remains the most consequential and the least explained in the entire record. Episode 3, Leslie Wexner, The Beneficer. I'm Betty. Thank you for listening.